In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has two things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Pickaxe Master. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the show. And hey, Gibash, how are you doing today?
Hey Bruno, hello everyone. Good, good. Let us know how you're doing in the chat.
Write in the comments. We're about to end the year. And hey, this is going to be the last Lucky Minus show of 2022. How crazy is that? It's been 6 months since we started do this every Wednesday, and actually it's been more, but let's round it up. It's been 6 months since we started to do the Lucky Minus show, and hey, we're about to close the year, and we are about to do the last one. So let's make it special. Let's fill it up with prizes, and to you, good luck. We want you to be the lucky miner, and we want you to have good prizes. Now, to start with, let's give a shout out here to Althork. Thank you for the raid. It's looking really cool what you're doing up there. You're always giving us some very nice content and some very nice tutorials for all of us to learn how to work on the Game Maker. So all of you, if you're not following yet Althork, please do yourself a favor and put a subscribe there, because Althork is one of the amazing wizards on the Game Maker that does these wonderful tutorials, always works live and gives you tons of information to you how to work on the Game Maker. And let's give a warm welcome to everyone that has already joined us now. So we got Wicked U2 here, we got Non-Stooped, we got the Sugar Cubes, I'm Bengali, MLD Tech, Mosquita, 322 confirmed, Althork, Icionarch, Odell Hill, Out24K, aka Gold. We've got Phantom Rebel Crumb. We've got I am the IT guy, Breezy75, Wapax, and welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Hope that you're getting yourself ready for New Year's Eve. And if you're going to celebrate, hey, we wish you a very good end of 2002 and that you enter with both feet on 2023. Speaking about 2023, I have to say that we're mad excited to get this next year going on because we're going to have crazy things to happen on 2023. Let's not spoil yet. We rather be able to tell more about it when they're about to go live. But we have in store a very big year ahead. I think that during 2022, we prepared ourselves into a very solid foundation of what we're doing. And next year will be all about development, all about expansion, and all about making to the next steps. I have to say that we already have pretty much a roadmap for 2023 and 2024, but 1 year at a time. We just closed this one, ready to start the next year. And hey, stay tuned. Great things are coming. All right. Enough of talking. Let's mine. If you know how this works, you can type LFM in the chat and you'll get yourself access to a form, which grant you a chance to be one of the lucky miners today. Also, if you are one Pickaxe owner, you have access to a private chat in the Discord server. You can find there another forum that's only for Pickaxe owners. So if you have not joined yet the Discord server, please do so. There's a link in the chat where you can get yourself in there. You can verify your wallets through Collabland. It's the same one that the Sandbox uses. And with that, you have access to that private channel where you get eligible to participate in the raffles that are only for Pickaxe owners. Having that said, I'm also going to copy the link because we have some viewers over YouTube that they cannot access the Twitch bot functions. So to have it available for everyone, here's the link. All right, so we've got some very good action regarding the leaderboards. As you know, while we're doing this warm-up season, the game is not live yet. It's this game is being funded by the Game Maker Fund, so it's going to be delivered and launched by the Sandbox themselves. Having that said, we cannot publish it on the draft gallery for you to try it on. The only way that we have to do something cool with the pickaxes that you have is by doing this warm-up season. And doing this warm-up season, it means that we do everything live here on the show. We will mine for you, we'll play the game for you, you will watch it to see what's being raffled, what's being getting as prizes, and later on, those prizes will be sent to your wallet. Now, with that, also what happens is that when you mine and you get prizes, when you get resources, you will be also ranking up into the leaderboard system that we have. And hey, we've got plenty of leaderboards right now. We've got the first one, which is the Lucky Miner leaderboard. It's a leaderboard that's for Pickaxe owners, non-Pickaxe owners. It's a leaderboard for everyone. And let me also, since this is last time of the year, let's try to do some sort of recap of everything that happened. So I'm going to post all of those here. Let me share with you this link. As you can see, since we started out, a lot of prizes have been sent. This is the one that's for both Pickaxe owners and not Pickaxe owners. This is for everyone. And as you can see, we have given a total of prizes. For example, we've got Blue Tulip at first place. He already got almost 41 sand. We got Go West, almost 30 sand. Goshful, 12 sand. I'm Bengali, 11 sand. Toastu, 8 sand. Just to name the top 5 of the prizes that we have sent. You can see the complete list there. So that's for general. These leaderboards will be going in these warm-up seasons. So as we start season 1, which is when the game is delivered on the Sandbox and you can play it by yourself, we will give prizes, we will reset the leaderboards, and everything starts again. So every season, you will have a new chance to rank up in the leaderboard and get yourself into the first place. So let's keep it going. That's for public. We've been running this one as soon as we started also to do the stream. So this one has been going for 7 months, and you can see the amount of sand that has been distributed only by doing these streams. On top of that, we have created, since we did the mint on the 30th of November, so we're almost making 1 month since we delivered the NFTs into the Sandbox marketplace, there's been a Pickaxe owner only leaderboard. And that one we have divided for now into two type of tiers. We've got the general mining leaderboard and we've got the master mining leaderboard. Being the general one for the silver pickaxe, gold pickaxe, also ruby pickaxe and diamond pickaxe. So if you just own from common to epic legendary items in the sandbox, you're eligible to participate in this one. And hey, in 1 month, it's been quite growing a lot, very fast. For the master, and also let me share the link as well so you can check it. I'm going to share a lot of links right now. Hey, Tempest Studios, how you guys doing today? Welcome to the show. It's the last one we're about to do on 2022, the last Lucky Miner. It's actually not the last stream. We've got the last stream for Friday, but yeah, we're pretty much closing the year. So hey, how you guys doing? Also curious, what are you guys working on? Because we know that Tempest Studios always throws at us some amazing creations. We have the pleasure and the chance to see what they are capable of. On Alpha Season 3, you were able to play some of the stuff that they've created. And just to name one of them, it was the Walking Dead Game Jam experience. And if y'all played it, you see that was a very, very cool experience. Now, just to resume back at it, so I wanted to give you, I think this last one that I just posted, let me check if that's the link. Was that the link? Yeah, that was a link. So that was the link for the general mining leaderboard tier. That's if you are a pickaxe owner, all the way from common to legendary, you are eligible to rank up in this leaderboard. Again, it's the warm-up season. When the game goes live, it will reset all the scores and everything will start again for Season 1, then Season 2, Season 3, etc. into infinity. Now, for the last, not the last, actually I'm lying, it's not the last. We have so many leaderboards, but for these type of general, I'm not sure even how to categorize it. We've got the master mining leaderboard, which is only for epic and legendary pickaxe owners. In this case, it's only for ruby, for diamond, or for the pickaxe pendant if you have one. And also just to say that pickaxe pendant, if you get one, you also can claim yourself a physical edition that comes with pure gold, silver, and a gemstone that you can choose from a ruby, emerald, sapphire, or a black diamond. So if you want something very unique and very special, you can get that one. It is the most expensive NFT that we have got, but also you'll be getting a very valuable physical item to your place. There's only 10 of those available ever. One is already being sold. It went to the sandbox, so the sandbox got one of those, and there are still 2 available because the other 7 will only be available to get it through in-game play. Yes, that's right. You'll be able to craft yourself this NFT, the pickaxe pendant with Didona, through the same way that you can craft all the other pickaxes. So hell yeah, if you get yourself enough resources, you can craft this NFT that later on you can claim the physical addition to your home. How cool is that? Now, to give you the master mining leaderboard, let me share this one. So as you know, there are way less copies. It's a way more scarce NFT, epic and legendary. So at this stage, the way that we decided to make available the number of NFTs that was put into the marketplace, it was also a way, one, to do a kickoff in terms of the player base, and that's you that got these early into the game. And it's a very limited amount. So if we count up the total players that can actually get into the master mining leaderboard, we've got 25 ruby pickaxes, that's 25 players. We've got 5 diamond pickaxes, that's another 5 players. And we've got 3 pickaxe pendant with Didona. So there's a total of only 33 players that can participate in the master mining tier, which means there's way less people competing. which means that there's also way more chances that you can get prizes and higher prizes as well. You might think, why so little? Why so less? Hey, it's a way to be able to scale up in, I would say, in a controlled manner, so that we do not get like out of the blue just thousands of players and not having anyone prepared to have this amount of players. So getting started bit by bit, it does feel like a good way to start it, because when the next wave of players will come, for example, I can expect, or we can expect, a lot of players joining when the game goes live, that we'll just get in touch because it will be present, hopefully, on alpha season. When it starts, they will find a game that's already being played for quite some time, that the community already knows very much how this works, and they will feel like they will not enter this space and everyone's just like asking what's happening, what is this. There will be already a big part of the community that will also just like, hey, we've been doing this for quite some time, this is how it works, because we have already seen that. We see that some members that have been participating here for longer also help new members to just give some feedback when they're joining, and thank you for that. It really helps our job as well, just to get everyone integrated and involved. So having those growth milestones, I think it's very important for any project, so that when they come, there's already let's say OGs, old school from the community that also help and embrace new members to come in. After some time, those new members also become old school, and then there's a new wave of new players, and there's more. It helps to integrate. That's how every game goes. You can think of, for example, RuneScape. You have the older players that when you have new players, there's someone asking questions, and they just help you. For example, World of Warcraft, there's guilds, and there's a new player that joined the guild, and like you have a player that has been played for 5 years, and he's got tons of information, tons of knowledge, and it just helps those new players to get into the game as well. All right, having that said, let's raffle the first pickaxe for speaking in early, for early joiners in here. So, Gibash, we're going to raffle a bit of general mining. We're going to raffle a bit for pickaxe owners. Where should we start?
I'm not sure. If I remember correctly, previous time we did first general, so maybe let's do this time for pickaxe owners. I don't know.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So we'll do 3 raffles only for pickaxe owners, and we will do 2 raffles for general. So that's going to be 5 pickaxes raffled today. Having that said, we've kind of changed. I'm not sure if everyone already knows about this, but we kind of changed the process and how this works and how this goes. So if you get yourself chosen in one of these raffles and you do own a pickaxe NFT, we're not going to do a second raffle to know which type of pickaxe you're going to use. The best pickaxe you have in your wallet, it will be the one that we will be using. So if you have yourself a gold pickaxe, for example, it means that we will get an in-game consumable gold pickaxe as well, and you get yourself 30 hit points to 50 hit points to mine here. Again, the more hit points you have to spend, the more chances you have to get the resources and prizes, and with that, the more you will rank up into the leaderboard, making yourself eligible to more prizes in the end of each season. So let's get this done. All right. So pickaxe owners, you said give us, right? Okay. So we've got 16 responses for pickaxe owners. Let me download so we get the correct order. And while it's opening, I can already do the raffle. RNG from 1 to 16. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this. We've got number 15. Who is number 15? I've not even opened the form yet. Where did it go? Where did you go? Here you are. So for number 15, we've got Go West that has just joined us now. And hey, what a great time. Congratulations, Go West. You just got yourself to be the first lucky miner of the day. And I'm going to confirm, I always do this live. It's not a matter of trust. It's not a matter of knowing the people. It's just a matter of being transparent to everyone. So I'm just going to Etherscan. I'm going through the wallet address and just to see the sandbox assets to see what type of NFT does he have from the Pickaxe Master. So don't get me wrong. This is not about trust. It's not about anything. It's just about to be transparent during the stream, because some part of the community knows that we've been doing this for quite some time, that everyone knows each other, but there might be some new members that they're like, why is this so for some people? Why it's so direct for some people? Why it's not direct for other people? So let's keep it standard. Let's keep the same rules for everyone. So I've just checked it, and Go West got himself a silver pickaxe, which means that will be the one that is going to get. So that's 25 hit points for you. And let me type here exclamation mark blocks. So this is the type of blocks that you can mine. Depending on how much HP it will take on your pickaxe, on how hard it is to break one of those blocks, the better type of rewards that will be inside. At the same time, the faster it will consume your pickaxe HP as well. Having that in mind, Go West, what type of blocks do you want us to mine for you? Let's do dirt. Never mind that before. Okay, that's not a very common pick. Good choice. You can mine now. Let's dig. All right. Please, everyone, do Go West a favor and also do us a favor and send good luck to Go West. That is going to be the first lucky miner of today, and he sure needs to be lucky to get some sweet, sweet prizes so we can close this year with a good round of prizes. So Go West, good luck, and let's do this. Yibash, where are you feeling to mining today?
So first block, this one. I don't know.
All right, let's do this. When you destroy a mineable dirt block, it will take away 2 HP from your pickaxe. And Givesh, you're going to say about that tutorial, right?
Same. I was thinking to say about this message.
All right. And let's see, we got an educational dirt. And what I'm going to suggest you, Givesh, is to remember what we talked yesterday, trying to go through different routes and different rooms that you usually don't go.
Mm-hmm.
So we also take some screenshots of what we might need or not need to move. So one of the things that we've been doing, Givesh, do you want to go through that work that we've been doing?
So yeah, we're moving the blocks. At least I think you're talking about that.
Yep.
So that's what is on my mind. Just trying to make that two blocks of the same tier would not be close to each other. So yeah.
And why we're doing that? Just to give some sort of explanation.
So with the new version, we had to update the logic, and it happens that just to control that the logic requires to be those blocks separate, and before it was different. I remember in 0.6. So we definitely decided that we do want these blocks somewhere together to mine them in batches. But yeah, and yeah, just moving those blocks and trying to make that there are no two same types of blocks around. Why we're doing this? Just yeah.
It was sort of breaking the logic a little bit. It felt like there was higher chance to get errors while doing it. So hey, let's prevent that from happening. It's kind of a repeating process because all the blocks were already placed and we just have to replace them. It's like kind of extra work. I'm not sure if you want to take some screenshots while we're also live. There.
Yeah, but for here, I see that I don't see any like
those
blocks
sand blocks.
which Those hand blocks, yeah. Though I'm pretty sure I will notice them. I really know this passage, and I'm pretty sure that I will go through him. I want especially probably upstairs to take screenshots, and probably to places which I already been.
Okay.
So that place is that I did not even try to do it one time. So those blocks in that room are from very beginning. Like for
Hmm.
example, this room is already worked on that, and I'm want to screenshot those which I'll already once looked through. So basically, if I leave some sort of error, I screenshot that one because I already went it through in my memory. I already been in that place, and basically, when I sit down to move those blocks, I already don't go to this place, to this room. So those screenshots just show me which place is need to fix. So I'm thinking of that kind of process where um, screenshots are for remembering places which I already done, and there is still some blocks which are not placed ideally. So I think I will use screenshots for those because we will make a huge amount of screenshots, which will be, I think, not that. We spend more time making screenshots. um, so yeah, so I think that will be my approach on the screenshots. So for example, right here, well, I can try to hit these two blocks, but I really, well,
That's going to
have
be
to
rough.
try it. You know, it's. I'm
It
not
does
sure
not
is it
seem.
possible
I
or
don't think it's possible.
but yeah. So at least this room the already should be all good. So yeah, I'm just always walking and looking, but this room should also. So yeah, I
So
remember
already pretty much reworked.
rooms which I think that are finalized in block placement, and if I found an error in one of those rooms, I will definitely take a screenshot. Though the main gallery is quite interesting to do that. Let's find some dirt. Um,
Let's mine some dirt in the meantime.
yeah, yeah,
Well, while we talk, let's also keep that mining. I can sense the expectation. Like you guys go mine some. You're talking way too much. Let's do this. So let's keep talking while we're mining. We can multitask for sure. So yeah,
yeah.
that's a great insight on it. So there's a couple, and also I want to touch that and bridge into the next topic, which is we've been running a couple of optimization tests, and we have found some very interesting results, which means that we found a way to get all of this. As you can see, when we mine, we get some sort of hiccups, and we also, if you want to press Control F9, that also shows a little bit of the performance. As you can see, we're like at 19, 18. Since we're streaming, we're actually about 5 FPS down. So when we are not streaming, usually it stays around 25, 27, 23 FPSs. But we want to reach higher. I think that's when we are not mining, we're not activating any logic at all. It always should be higher than 30 FPSs. But when we get the logic triggering, what we're aiming for is for the FPS never go lower than 15. And through the tests that we have been able to run, and Alfdark, thank you so much for this tip. This has been a life-changing event for us. Like, since we have started to be able to, now I do not even open the game maker without having the Control F9 option on. Like, this is the best measure mechanic that's out there right now. And you can see when you are triggering so many logic, you can see the FPS go down. So that way, and you can see the reserve, the allocated RAM. you get these stats that actually tell you how much effort the game is making into your computer. And by having these data, we actually now everything was blinded. We're just trying and see like, hey, we're still getting hiccups, and we're like, do assets really make that type of difference? Hey, nicely done. We got an iron ore. Let's go. And we're like, do the assets really make a difference? Like how heavy the logic it is. And let me just take a note here. So it was a silver pickaxe. We're mining dirt, and we got go west to be the lucky miner. So iron ore, we got already one. That made us possible to run a lot of tests. So conclusions that we can also share as tips. So we've been using a lot of assets as well from the pre-done from the sandbox collection, which are available to all the creators. And for the decoration part, hey, Go West, you're saying that dirt is not doing good today? I think you have spoken too early, because that's iron ore multiplied by 2 already. Let's go. The conclusions that we got from these tests, from a very simple, we did not run a lot, but the couple that we have already did is that, for example, the grass types that Sandbox has, they have a lot of faces. For example, there's the lush grass, there's the tall something grass, and those, they have about 200 faces each. And we have put about, I'm not sure how many we've got on the map, like about 300 of those, of each. Maybe? More? So imagine that we have 500 of those assets, and each one of those, it has about 200 faces. Now, you just have to make the calculation. So 500, if it was multiplied by 2, that was 1,000. So if it was multiplied by 20, that was 10,000. Multiplied by 200 faces, that's 100,000 faces just for one type of grass. Now we have used multiple types of grass. So we're talking about millions of faces that the game has to read. And we did just some tests like about what happens when you have a map full of grass and when you don't have the map with any grass at all. Hey, another iron ore. Let's go. Congratulations. And the pickaxe just broken, but go West, you just got yourself 3 iron ore. And I want to say something about it right next after we conclude this topic about optimization process, tests, trials, and all of that. So the face count makes a huge difference and huge impact on the logic, because for any reason, every time that you trigger a logic, it sends out messages to all the assets and is going to try to read those assets. And it looks like it also reads the number of faces that those assets have. So only by having assets with a lot of face count, it just makes the logic way heavier, and it takes much more time to work. So the experience that we did, just only from deleting, for example, grass assets, the logic was with no hiccups, like perfect. Like you would get no lag at all at any time of the game. So like, okay, this is pretty much interesting. Also, we tried to simplify. You know that we have on the bottom of this map, we have the logic. Everything is already lined down there perfectly. And we also deleted everything that was not needed there. Like everything that was just not important, that was just not completely, how do you say, indispensable, relevant for the logic to happen. So, oh, it does not let you put there if you already have one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a cool protection. Nice, cool. Okay. So having that said, by removing everything that's not essential, it means that now you can optimize your game by taking down every single asset that you delete that's not essential to the game. It optimizes your game. It makes it run faster. And in a game like this, that it has tons of logic working at the same time, and it has chain logics as well, optimization is something that's truly needed. We got good feedback from the GMA feature, that experience, from redesigning the tutorial just to make it very easy to start to play the game and try out, from giving tips and tutorials when, for example, Gibbous was just mining and got that message saying that, hey, when you start to mine, this type of block will take this amount of HP from your pickaxe. When you collect the pickaxe, it also gives you more feedback. And also the tutorial quest just helps you to go through everywhere in the map and get your basics known from the map. So that's already been provided. Also, another feedback was regarding the hiccups, the lag on the game. So, okay, let's try to improve that. How can we do it? And we find that way. Okay, now what we have to do and what will be our work for the next couple of weeks will be just, this is, we're going to see every asset. For example, we're saying that's lush grass. There's 500 of those. We'll be looking one by one to see where we can delete those so that we can remove about 40% of those assets without compromising the overall detailed map. For example, these grass, there's a couple of those that can barely be seen, although they add up, but they're not as important as having a game without no lag. So what we want to do is to reduce the number of assets, reduce the number of face count without compromising the quality of the map. We are pretty sure that we will be successful in that process, and you will be looking at this map and probably you will not notice the difference of how it was before and how it is now, while having the map completely optimized for you to get on the game, mine, and have no hiccups at all, and just have a very fluid experience while playing the game. Having that said, I also want to go into the next topic, which is GoWest just got himself 3 iron ores, and Wicked YouTube just posted a link for the Iron Miner leaderboard. What does that mean? That's one of the newest game modes we also have available for you to play. So you had General Mining Leaderboard, you had Master Mining Leaderboard, and now for Pickaxe owners, you also get the best, you get to be the best miner. And there's several tiers. So from all the resources, we've got coal, iron, copper, silver, gold, etc., etc. From those, there's going to be the best coal miner, there's going to be the best iron miner, there's going to be the best copper miner, the best silver ore miner, the best silver nugget miner, and so on throughout all the resources. And in this case, we got GoWest to be mining iron. And if you look into that link, you will see that GoWest has already mined 4 iron ores, which means that right now he has been the only miner that got these type of resources. So he's basically all alone sitting there in that leaderboard. But hey, this is the newest feature. We've delivered like this for, I'm not sure if even 10 days. I think this was delivered last week, if I'm not mistaken. So give it a time. These will be filled up pretty much soon as we keep going forward through the weeks and we keep mining and everyone keeps ranking into the leaderboard. So there's 12 type different of resources. So there's 12 new leaderboards that will get you extra prizes as well. So we're very happy to keep delivering more game modes into you that also will be available in the future. So right now, everything has to be done manually. We have to insert all these values manually. But what we want to do is when we get to the game live and we know there's going to be leaderboard options, the sandbox has hinted us all about that possibility of having private leaderboards. And what do we want and what we'll be working on is to have the same general and master mining leaderboard as they are, but to be filled in automatically when you play the game for yourself and hopefully have that leaderboard available either on the sandbox website, either on our own website, or both at the same time. Who knows? In top of that, we also want to create these sort of smaller leaderboards, which will be for the best miner, which is in this case. Again, we hopefully want to have it in the same structure. If it's possible, would be perfect to have on the Sandbox website, hopefully we can also have in our in our website, and the best result would be if we could have on both at the same time. Having that said, that's what we'll be working on 2023, is just to get even more leaderboards, to get this consolidated, that this is a play to earn mechanic, that you play, everything updates automatically and it's running. We got seasons from time to time. That's something that we want to go through on season 1 and maybe season 2, to see what's the best optimal time frame to make a season. Is it 15 days? Is it 1 month? Is it 2 months? We don't know what's the best optimal regarding what will be the prize pool, what will be the rewards, what will be the playtime. So that's something that we want to ask your feedback very, very much, so with that we all together we can get the best time frame to run a season. And once we do all those tests, then after that we'll just keep going from season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way, and have this as a sort of core loop game mode, play to earn, that you can always participate. And by having those pickaxes, you have eligibility to participate on those. Now, that's something that we'll be focusing very, very much. And the Trap Edition is already giving some feedback here. 3 weeks and 1 week for making the results and sending prizes. Start on the 1st of the same month and closes on the 22. That's very valid. I have to say that also thought on that format, and we'll be taking all the feedback. The more the feedback, the merrier, the more complete and the better type of decision we can make all together. And Gibash, I see that you're like, man, I'm bored. I want to mine. I'm going to sit here.
Well, we have so many pickaxes to give.
That is right. So let's go into the next one. So let's go for the general. We already did one for pickaxe owners only. So let's do the general one. This way you can make season after season. And that's what we want, to make season after season. Now let's do this. So we got go as with 3 iron ores, and let's raffle the next one for general. We got 22 responses. Let me download it so we can get the correct entries. And let's go. Let's do this. Gibash, you know what? I'm really, really excited as well.
What?
This is more into 2023. So pretty much we're closing this map, right? How do you feel about starting working on a new map?
It will be very fun. This map teach me a whole lot about creating things, and experience really helps. Like it not helps, it just reduce all of the thoughts that you have that how to do it, and just shows the right ways how to do it. So I feel like 10, maybe 100 times more comfortable and more more experienced than before this map. So working on already finished map is quite hard, because you're like perfecting it, and like in dental technology, you're trying to perfect a teeth, and you're a human and you make some sort of error and something, and then you have to fix it. So you really have to know when to stop and when it's finished. But
and I think
I'm looking so forward to it.
We kind of reached that place like, hey, this is pretty much done. There's not much to be added. Actually, we just need to take a little bit. And yeah, I think it will be crazy cool to start these streams, and we, instead of just having this all built map. Oh, Alf Dark. Oh, beans. Okay. I was trying to see what was that. So instead of just going through here, opening on all these done map, just opening like an empty map and do these streams on something that's just it's just empty, and start to build from there. And sort of, I'm not going to say repeat the process, but starting all over. It will be quite interesting, I have to say. And then talk about the mechanics and what's going to happen on the new map and what type of game modes you'll have there. That is going to be pretty cool, because the next map will be all about player versus player, clan versus clan, guild versus guild. So before we go into that, while Gibbage was giving his thoughts about making a new map, I've run through the RNG, already saw who was the winner, and already saw if it has a pickaxe. And hey, it's yes to everything. We've got, on the general, we've got another pickaxe owner, which means that he or she will be getting that pickaxe that's on the wallet, the best one. It was a number 9. And for number 9, we've got the sugar cubes. So congratulations, you just got yourself to be one of the lucky miners today. And yes, you do have a silver pickaxe on your wallet, which means, again, you will have a silver pickaxe in-game consumable to mine. And hey, that's about it. You have
It's
25
silver pickaxe. All right.
silver pickaxe, yeah. You've got 25 hit points to spend, and here are the blocks that you are able to mine. Depending on the type of blocks that you'll mine, there will be different resources inside of those. So the harder it is to break one of the blocks, the better type of rewards that will be inside as well. But again, it will take away much more HP from your pickaxe, and it will break eventually sooner. You have to make this strategy. You also know you have the general leaderboard. You know that you have the best miner for resources, and you have to make your strategy. Where do you want to score? What's going to be your focus? So, Sugar Cubes, let us know what you're going to choose. You'll need to write here in the comments, in the chat, so that we know that you're also here to give us that answer. If not, we will be re-raffling the pickaxe to a new lucky miner. So back again into the new map that will happen on 2023. Let's also give some hints and some insights on what will happen. On this map, which is the Misty Mountain, it's all about mining. It's all about collecting resources. These resources, and damn it, there's so many small paragraphs in between. But all these resources, you will be able to collect them to get yourself crafting recipes. So, for example, we have the silver pickaxe, and if you do collect enough resources, you will be able to upgrade it to a gold pickaxe, for example. So this mountain is a way for you to accomplish that. I have to say that this is a demo version of what will be the final version of the map. What we have designed as the final version of the map, it will be a game that has wallet integration, that when you get into this map, you will have to get yourself and buy yourself an in-game consumable pickaxe. We go to the NPC. Maybe we can visit him. The Ojil Thotop, that's on the beginning. So there's NPC
like,
there.
Sugar Cubes is not here.
Yeah, let's just give one more minute, maybe. It's not past 3 minutes yet since we have announced, so maybe let's just give one more extra minute. So we're going to find this NPC in the beginning of the map, and as you can see, it has value in sand there, and also it states the pickaxes that are available. So when we've got wallet integration, all these side quests that we're seeing, they will no longer drop pickaxes. That will be gone. Poof! The only way for you to get pickaxes will be by buying them in-game. And these are not NFTs. These are in-game consumables. Why? Because these will unlock all the economy in this game. And for after this, it means that when you go there, you talk with the NPC and you can get yourself iron pickaxe, which will cost 0.05 sand, and it has 5 HP. you will be able to buy a silver pickaxe, which will cost 0.25 cent, and it has 25 HP, a gold pickaxe with 50 HP, and it costs 0.5 cent, a ruby that has 100 HP, and it costs 1 cent, and a diamond pickaxe, which has 500 HP, and it costs 5 cent. So that's what will happen with wallet integration. All these pickaxes in the map will disappear, and the only way to get those is by buying one consumable in-game. Then later on, you'll be able to trigger all this logic. You'll be able to mine like we're doing here. This is why we call this as a demo version, to demonstrate how it works. And yeah, we need to re-raffle because it does not seem that Sugar Cubes is here. And while we will re-raffle, let's keep the explanation. So while you mine, you know that you'll be able to get these prizes. So we got the number 2, and number 2 is Alfthork. Hey, congratulations. I'm not sure if Alfthork has ever won before, so I'm happy that you get a chance. So Alfthork is one of the lucky miners today. Congratulations, brother. You've got yourself a chance to mine. And let me check what type of pickaxe you own if you got one. So when you are mining, you buy yourself a pickaxe, in-game, a consumable, and then you can mine, and you can claim yourself. And we've got here, this is a miner duck. It's not this one. Okay, I just need to make a parenthesis because although multitask, my brain just cannot handle those much. Okay, I think it should be probably this one. I'm going to open in multiple tabs, might be easier. All right, so Alfthork has got a ruby pickaxe. Hey, congratulations, nicely done. Which means you've got yourself 100 hit points, and you'll be scoring in the master leaderboard, you'll be scoring in the general leaderboard, and whatever type of resources you will get, you will also rank for best miner. Having that said, let's get that one. Everything got triggered. We've got a ruby pickaxe and Alfthork. What type of blocks do you want to mine? And while Alfthork chooses, let's finish that thought process. So while you're mining and getting those resources, clay. All right, let's go for clay. So for clay, we're going to get 33 chances, and then maybe at the end we can mine 1 sand with that 1 HP that is left. Here we got that message. Also from the tutorial, it's a way to help you to understand how the game works and what will happen when you're mining that type of resource. I think it's pretty helpful and useful. And before we continue, please, everyone, send good luck to Alfthork from our side. Alfthork, good luck. We want to see some good prizes on this show that later on will be sent to your wallet. So let's imagine Alfthork just got in the game. He bought himself a ruby pickaxe, which as an in-game consumable costs 1 sand and will grant him a consumable that has 100 hit points, and he has chosen to mine clay. It's part of his strategy. So he knows that every time he's mining clay, it will take 3 HP from his pickaxe. Having that said, we've got multiple chances here. Let's keep mining, and hopefully with those many chances, we'll get some good resources. Those resources, when you mine them and you get them, in the final version of the game, it means that you will be able to do 2 things. 1, go directly to the bank, to the vault, and trade for sand. And again, we will need wallet integration for you to claim that sand for your wallet from the game. Or you can keep those resources as NFTs. That will be the crafting materials as well. Having those crafting materials, later on, we will have on the website that we are designing, you will have a function to do the crafting recipes. And there's going to be, this is an ongoing process. It will be a growing process, an ongoing process. So basically, instead of building a map for you to do the crafting, we decided that it's not the best approach. He's looking for beans, not gold or some nuggets. All right, let's try to mine here some beans. I think that this is pretty much some beans into the what we'll be doing, and just to explain it how everything is connected and works. So while is mining and getting these resources that will also be used as resources for crafting. So at the websites, you will be able to do those crafting recipes. So instead of having a map that will take a lot of time to develop, we can do it through smart contracts, which will be much simpler for you to actually visualize on the websites and just to get everything done. It will be much faster, and it will be way simpler for you as the player just to do all of those trades and all those crafting. That makes everything simplified, and we can move on into the next map. That's why we talk about the PvP hub. So crafting hub no longer needed. We'll do through the website, and we will do through smart contracts. So we already stated about the basics of this game. You get yourself there, you buy yourself a pickaxe, you can claim the prize directly in the game, or you can get the resources for you. What will happen when that happens? It will happen that we have unlocked, we got ourselves a copper ore, Half Dark, we've got a prize here. Congratulations. Let me take note here. So that's a ruby pickaxe. We're mining clay. This is for Half Dark. And 1 copper, it's in the bag. When we got to deliver the final version of the game, we will also unlock something very important, which will be the economy. You will know that if you're getting a resource, you had to buy yourself a pickaxe. So there's inherent value in the game to those resources. Also, the game, it has a bank that will put a floor price into that resource. So you know that there's always a guaranteed price that the game will buy the resource from you. Another copper ore, let's go. All right, that makes it 2. Let's keep going. That means that the game puts a floor price. It should not go below than that. Why would you sell on secondary? That's dirt. If you know that the game will get you at least for that value. So makes no sense. It means that everything that happens on the secondary will only be sold higher than whatever the game can pay you for that. Another copper ore. Hey, that makes it 3 in a row. Congratulations. Let's keep going. I like where this is heading. These will stimulate very much the economy of trading between players, which also will unlock another type of player. There's going to be players that, hey, I like to mine and I like to collect resources and I want to put them into the secondary. There's going to be other type of players that say like, hey, I don't have time to mine, or I don't want to mine, but I want to scoop up good deals from the secondary, go into the crafting in the website and just make this middle step of the crafting. So for example, we're collecting copper ores, and by having this amount of copper ores, you'll be able to get yourself a copper bar. That will be a middle part of the crafting recipe. And hey, I'm just going to try to scoop up from the secondary good deals, and I'm going to make these copper bar and then sell it for other type of players that do not have either the time or do not want to mine, do not want to craft, and they just want to go like, I just want to buy that final step and just craft for myself.
I did it on RuneScape.
You did that on RuneScape?
Yeah, I just wanted my mining level go up, so yeah, I mined a lot, smelt it, and then sell it.
I think there's a lot of players that enjoy different things on games, and being able to deliver those on the same game, delivering different game modes or different ways you can play and have fun on the game, that's quite very cool. Hey Fredenford, how you doing, man? Welcome. This is a code. Yes, it is. What does it unlock? Depend on the stream you're watching. Okay, so where were we? We were at mining, about when it's the final version, about economy, about crafting, about the value of crafting and what type of other players will arise from that, and going forward into what will be the next map, it will be the PvP. In the PvP, we want to make different types of modes. We want to have capture the rune, which will be something like capture the flag. We wanted to make like 5-minute battles, 4 versus 4, maybe 8 versus 8. We will have to test it, and it will be a guild/clan type of feature. So we'll be making a fantasy league out of that. Having that said, it will also grant you prizes for players as individual for their performance, and for guilds for their performance as well. So there's going to be 2 types of rewards. Those type of players that just focus on the PvP and they do not want to spend their time mining, they don't want to spend their time crafting. You know what? I just want to get myself these pickaxe. I just want to buy the finished product and just get ready to fight. So this is also going to create an opportunity for players that just want to trade. And by having an opportunity for those, there's also another opportunity for players that just want to mine. And then there's going to be other type of players like, you know what, I'm going to mine for myself. I'm going to craft my own stuff. And then I'm going to use the stuff that I've crafted. I'm proud. Everything that I'm wearing, I made it. So it's going to sort of, I would not say categorize, but it will stratify the type of player that will be in the game. And that way we can put up more game modes that will satisfy the needs of these different type of profiles as well. Now, the best and the most beautiful part of this is that when you're buying yourself a pickaxe in-game, it means that there's going to be sand that will be filled up in the game wallet. Every time that you're trading these resources for sand, there's a part of sand that will be taken away from the game wallet. Between that, there's going to be some sand that will be, we call it the profit of the game. And the way that we are designing this economy is that we're going to allocate those profits into the several play-to-earn game modes. So as we've just stated, we've got general and master mining tier. Yeah, I see that there's something fishy happening. Let's look down there what's happening. There's no mess. Can you see if there's any message that got triggered and got no? Everything looking good. There's no message at all. So there's no reason for that to be happening. Okay, let's keep going. Breeziest, there will be another draw. We have only raffled 2 pickaxes out of 5, so there's still 3. No, actually, you've raffled 3 pickaxes. No, 2 pickaxes because last one did not claim us. So there's 3 pickaxes to be raffled yet. Now to finish the thought process again. Okay, it's working. Another copper ore, so it's just accumulating to give some prizes. So that makes it 4. Also, bear with us when something does not go well. This is alpha stage. We're optimizing the map. As you can see, there's some parts where the game gets heavy. You can see the FPS go down while we do so. And that's what majorly causes those hiccups and those breaks. It's a work in progress. It's getting better every time we work, every week. So to finish what's going to be the Pickaxe Master in 2023? Well, the part of wallet integration does not rely on us. It relies on Sandbox being able to deliver this feature. Is that you're going to buy pickaxes. It costs sand. The game wallet will be getting that sand. Whenever you claim a prize, it means that you'll be getting sand from the game wallet. Then there's going to be the difference, and that we'll call it the profit. That profit will be put up, will be used to fill up the play to earn leaderboards, which we have the general mining leaderboard, we have the master mining leaderboard, then we have for best miner for coal, iron, copper, silver, etc. Then we have the board game that we are building and will be delivering on the website, which will have also play to earn board game tournaments for you that have a pickaxe as well. And then we're going to have the alliance leagues that will be also play to earn. And there's another game mode that I do not want to share for now, but it will also be play to earn. That's going just to be super crazy as well. It means that we'll be putting play to earn game modes all the time, more and more content, and those profits will be used to fill those prize pools. In reality, what does it mean? So I'm going to play the game, I'm buying a pickaxe, I'm mining, there's going to be some profit in the game. Those profits will be topped on into the leaderboards. So let's say that, I think I gave this example, but let's do it again. Let's say that we have 10,000 players that will spend 1 sand in the game. From that, it means from those 1,000 players that spent 1 sand, depending on what the profit of that will be, oh, another copper ore, let's go. That makes it 5 already. It's the Misty Mountain is being generous.
Very good, very good. Let's keep mining.
Let's keep mining. It means that every time, let's say that's those 10,000 players play the game, and they do on average 1 sand each. So I'm playing the game. There's sometimes that you will win more. That happened. Oh no, that pickaxe just broke. Damn it. But hey, Althor, you got yourself 5 copper ores, and I think that entitles you for being, okay, I have to confirm before I say it wrongly, but you've ranked up into 3 leaderboards. You've ranked up into the master mining leaderboard. You just enter yourself into the 3rd position. You got yourself into the general mining leaderboard. I'm not sure in which position you got there, but let me check. So with 25 cent, you got yourself into number 8th place. And for copper, you got yourself to be in the 1st place. So hey, 3rd place on master, 8th place on general, and 1st place on best copper miner. So you have ranked in through 3 different leaderboards. Congratulations, and let's keep ranking until we end the season so you can get those sweet, sweet prizes. My pickaxe. It was broken. Don't worry. That was just a consumable one. The NFT one is just, it's not touched. Again, to explain how it will fill up the leaderboards, imagine that we have 10,000 players playing with 1 sand. It means that we have, let's say, a starting prize pool of 1,000 sand. Then one player comes in, he spends 1 sand, depending either he's going to get more or less resources, depending on if he's going to trade his resources for sand like we're doing right now, or he's going to keep those resources as NFTs to use on crafting. There's going to be a different profit on the game. So having that, it will fill up that prize pool. So one player comes in, there was 1,000 sand as a prize pool, and then there's going to be filled in as 1,001. But hey, let's multiply and scale that by 10,000 of players. So it means by the end, we might have a prize pool that right now it is worth 2,000 or 3,000 sand. And you go like, you know what? I spent 1 sand, but the prize pool is much bigger now. So maybe I'm going to spend 2 more sand. And imagine that instead of having only 10,000 of players, now the game has 100,000 of players, which it does not seem that impossible. Even on Alpha Season 3, we know that the Avenged Sevenfold experience got 350,000 visits. And we're not even on mobile. So imagine these being scaled up to mobile, Sandbox being available to millions of players. So let's just do simple maths. Let's imagine 100,000 of players, they're playing the game. So now you scale it up. So instead of having, for example, a 1,000 or 3,000 prize pool, it will be a 10,000 or 30,000 prize pool. So you're like, you know what? This is really big prize for the first prize, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way. So it's going to encourage also you to keep playing and get ranking into all of these leaderboards, because all of these leaderboards will also grow as the game is being played and money is being spent on. So it's a recycle economy. all that you spend sand in game, you will also get it back indirectly through the leaderboards. So you could even be like, you know what? I'm going to play the game and I'm going to collect all the resources. Even if you're doing that and you get the resources that you can sell on the secondary, you can craft, you can upgrade your pickaxes, and you can use it while playing on the PvP league. You also be ranking up in all these mining leaderboards, which means that in the end, in top of all of this, you will be getting these extra prizes, not extra, some really good prizes into the leaderboards that will be filled up again from this profit of the game. So we're going to have the PvP, and the PvP hub will only have, at least that's how we want it, only have the gated NFTs. So everyone has the same starting point. You cannot get yourself an NFT from this collection that's selling them super cheap and then use it on the PvP hub. So it's like, hey, maybe it's not worth it to get the Pickaxe Master NFTs. I can buy just some creator that's selling their NFTs quite cheap, and I'll be using that. No, to keep it fair for everyone, only gated NFTs will be available to be played on the experience. So everyone has the same starting point. So there's going to be later on equipment as well. So shields, helmets, chest plates, etc. that you'll also be able to upgrade as well. So those crafting resources will be highly valuable if you want to end up or have some advantage in terms of equipment, for you to have a better chance to be one of the best players and be in one of the best alliances in terms of those PvP modes. The best equipment you have, the stronger you are, the easier it eventually will be for you to rank up. Of course, skill and strategy will take also a big component. Having that said, you got yourself to mine, get resources, spend some sand in game, and hey, now I'm playing on the PvP league. I got myself to rank up into the mining leaderboards, and now I'm also ranking up in the alliance leaderboards, and we will be able to get also prizes for best players and best I forgot to update that text. Okay, noted. Update that text. Those prize pools for the PvP modes will also have their prize pools growing as the more game is played. So that way it pretty much rounds and explains how the prize pools will be funded, how the game will have a circular type of economy, and how it becomes self-sustainable. The more the game is played, the bigger the rewards will be, and the more encouraged we'll have to have more engaging to engage with the game. So it will be pretty much self-dependent on how much the game will be played, and how big the prize pools will depend on that, because we've seen a lot of projects that have play-to-earn mechanics and economy, and I look at those and I'm like, this does not sound self-sustainable. So we have to figure out a way to keep the game sustainable. So this way you have NFTs that have a value because it costs them to get that value. You'll have resources that also have value, inherent value, and having that solid foundation, it means that everything else is based on that. Everything that is built, everything that's available for you to get, it has an inherent value on it. Also, by having an inherent value, the prize pools become legitimate. So you're like, okay, maybe I'm going to spend 10 sand in the Pickaxe Master because I want to get some resources. I want to get some resources while I'm ranking up into the mining leaderboards. With the resources I will collect, I will be able to craft and upgrade my gear set. So my pickaxes, my helmets, my shields, legs wear, etc. I'll be playing in the PvP modes. I'll be trying to get into the first places as well. And in the end of each season, I'll probably getting some good rewards if I rank up high in the leaderboard. And you'll have mining leaderboards for general, master tier, best miner for coal, iron, silver, diamonds, rubies. And then you're going to have rewards for best players. And there's going to be a bounty system, which is going to be pretty cool. It's more detailed into the light paper. I don't want to go through over that. Then there's going to be prizes for clans and guilds, which have also a structure that you can manage, and you can create your own guilds. And by the way, on this new website that we're designing, there's going to be the guild function tab for you to manage and for you to run your own guilds and for you to engage with your own guild members as well. That was a long story, Gibish. Please, someone shut me up.
Though it's really interesting. Well, at least for me, these kind of game modes are really intriguing. I really want to play it faster.
Hell yeah. That's why I'm so excited for 2023. So we've got Trap Edition asking, where can I see info about the upcoming PvP content? So you can check it on our websites, on the light paper that's available there. So I'm going to post there the link, and also I'm going to write for everyone that might be watching here and not listening to us. So you can check it on the light paper at the website. And
so Trap Edition is asking, where can we find info about upcoming PvP? So probably you could try to read white paper. Is that correct?
That is correct. Here it goes. So just there, you go to the website, and right in the top, you find light paper. So it's quite a read. So if when you're going to the bathroom and you are like, I don't have anything else to read, you're like, you know what, I'm going to read these 5 minutes. I'm going to be here. I'm just going to read some chapters into the light paper, and you just go it. If you have some time, then yeah.
Or you can just press Ctrl F, find, press PvP, and read only those parts where PvP board is.
Or search for guilds. Search guild, clan.
Yeah, search for guild.
There's a summary at the beginning, so it will be quite easy for you to check where it is. It did, Sugar Cubes. Who got the giveaway after you? It was Alftork, and he got himself 5 copper ores. And speaking of which, we should get to mining again. So there's been only 2. So we've got 3 pickaxes. So we did pickaxe owner, we did general. Let's do pickaxe owner only again. And we've got 18 responses. That I feel like you're struggling a lot with that step on the parkour. You made it?
Yep.
You finished it?
I finished it, though it did not register.
It did not? It did not. Why? You want to go there? Maybe we have to get the area for detection bigger.
Into editor mode?
No. Just go there and try to hang around that place where is the end of the track, just to see if we can actually trigger that message. If it's error from coding, from programming, or if it's you just misplaced. Yeah, we probably have to make it bigger.
I think that I was in the right place, but let's double check it.
Or maybe it just went too fast. It seems like sometimes the speaker component does take some time to trigger. No, it's not triggering at all. Okay, let's take note of that. Yeah, it's not triggering for any reason. Okay, don't mind it. No, we don't need to go to editor. We can check what's happening on that one. This is super strange. Like, you got some part of the logic it's working, and then, oh, we did some cleanups. No, but it should not happen anyhow. Oh, yeah, we will just check it afterwards to see what's happening. Now, I already got the file here. We've got 18 responses. So let's do from 1 to 18. Good luck, everyone. Let's see who's going to be the next lucky miner. And it's number 3. And number 3 is someone that I think it's going to be the first time that they're mining. It's the INT guy. Congratulations. You just got yourself let's check your wallet what type of pickaxe you own. Because if you fill this one, you surely do have a pickaxe, because this is only for pickaxe owners. And you got it 1 day, 2 days ago. Hey, nicely done. And it's a gold pickaxe that you got yourself. So let's get the gold pickaxe. Actually, before we actually pick it up, let's just wait for INT guy that is here. And let's wait it up. Let's wait it up for him to... Oh, he's here. Nice, perfect. Okay, we can collect it. And one box is asking, I read the light paper, but didn't find too much info on clans. Is there a new version by any chance? No, there's not been any new version on the light paper. What's available there for clans, it's pretty much on clan structure that's available. We will probably doing a light paper version 2 when we get the new website done as well, as since we have pretty much, that light paper was made 9 months, 10 months ago. So there's much more that's already been developed. So yeah, it sure does need a more developed light paper. And you can expect that when we get to deliver the website version 2.0. No, I don't think you were... There's only one file there. So one box. Do you have any question regarding the clans/guilds that you want to ask us? And while you do so...
Yeah,
go ahead.
And the IT guy, Clay, what do you think? So he's deciding still? Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Let's put here for some help. Anti-guy is asking, what do you think about Clay? I'm thinking, I would know what some people would say.
So we have stoners, we have clayers, sanders,
dirters,
gravelers.
Gravelers. That just sounds so wrong. Sandbox or clay blocks? Clay blocks. Rock. Bad Hornets just want some rock. Oh, that's another good song for the playlist. I want to rock, 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 rock. Who's that song from? Goddamn, we have to make... How do I create a playlist? We need to create a Spotify playlist, which is the Pickaxe Master playlist. You know what the song I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I don't know the name or the author. So... Sandbox, so you decide on sand. All right.
Twisted Sister.
So I'm just make sure that I am the IT guy. You decided to mine sand.
So we cannot put music that's copyrighted here, right?
Nope. No.
Damn. If you can't keep VODs if you use music. God damn it. Nah. Maybe I can share the link here. It's a YouTube link. If you put it on play, you put it all on the same time, all together, we could be vibing to that.
We can try to do that on Discord, though not on YouTube.
Okay. So
on
everyone,
Twitch, there is some solutions, but through all of the platform, when we do through StreamYard, I don't think so.
Okay. You can separate, but it's risky. Yeah, that's no need for it. All right, everyone, please say good luck to INT guy. It's the first time that he's mining, so please send him good luck. We want to have first timers, old timers to always get prizes, but for first timers, I even have an extra drive to get those prizes coming out. So good luck. Rock. I have to say I'm listening on the background. I want to rock. I never heard this with so much meaning. So what if we open up a Spotify playlist Yeah, I know there are some sort of collaborative Spotify, like open playlists, right?
Yeah, I think you can make your playlist public, and
And everyone can add stuff, right? And remove.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Maybe there's someone that knows better. Okay, what if we sign up there and we create a playlist for the Pickaxe Master?
So
Okay, have it open.
Ikion Art is saying that yes, you can make a collaborate playlist.
Okay, what do we need to add as so we need to add collaborators individually, or we can just have it open for everyone to add, or there's different type of roles we can give to collaborators, like everyone can add but not everyone can remove. So we'd have some sort of moderators. Hey, we got a copper ore. I am happy, and I hope that the INT guy is also happy. So let's put here, we've got gold pickaxe. We're mining clay blocks. We've got iron, the IT guy, and copper ore multiplied by 1 so far. Yeah, let's do this.
Though I think you can also create, I don't know, YouTube playlist.
What would everyone prefer? YouTube playlist or a Spotify playlist?
Well, Spotify, well, all of them have ads. Though on YouTube you can have an ad blocker free.
Only if you watch from your computer.
Yes.
I don't use Spotify, for example.
I do, but I really understand that not every people use Spotify. So at least I really think that YouTube is one of the best platforms to share. Oh, another copper ore.
Another copper ore. Let's go. Copper is on fire today.
There will be a lot of copper pickaxes coming.
Yep.
You know, you can. There's so much in economy that you can.
We never shared the copper pickaxe, right? Although that's not a thing, it's not been minted. We've already built the copper pickaxe for quite some time.
It's on map. I think we showed it.
Oh, yeah, it is?
Yeah, up near to the village. So there is a wooden one, copper one, the hammer one.
When we go there, then we can show it.
I think, yeah, you will remember where it is. But yeah.
Also, that copper pickaxe, when it's minted and it's available, it will not be put up for sale. The only way for you to get it is by crafting. So that's how scarce these type of NFTs are. So that's the way to grow the player base into the future, is by adding more pickaxes, but they will need to be crafted anyway. We're getting some pick flights, some educational. No, oh, that was close. Maybe take a screenshot there. No, don't break it. Don't get stuck there.
Yeah.
Just take it.
I already took one screenshot and did not. No, so just a second. I will open up my sale.
The purple pickaxe. Yeah, there's 2 pickaxes from the Vox Edit contest that have also not been minted yet. And Ikion Art, if you do not know, or if you're not here when that happened, Ikion Art is the winner of the Pickaxe Master first Vox Edit contest. And let me try to get here the Medium article about it, or let me try to get the post. It's going to be, how do I search for things on Twitter? Magia Pickaxe. Not sure if I will be able to get it. So, oh, here it is. That was fast, actually. Okay, share. copy link to tweet. So this was design that got first place, and it was made by Econart. Also, put a follow there on Econart's Twitter page if you have not yet. Very, very good looking pickaxe. Oh no, the tip of the pickaxe just broke. So let's go there. And while you go to the village, can you focus on that copper pickaxe, for example?
Yep. So we have a quite a demonstration of pickaxes. A little bit of them are in spawn. So there are 5 main pickaxes near the spawn
That is true.
for to look. And right here we have a Wanderer's pickaxe. We do have a copper pickaxe. We do have a hammer one. We do have a wooden pickaxe. This is a gold pickaxe. So yeah, here are they. So yeah, these are the copper one. Looking good. Yeah.
Yeah, looking shiny. This one you'll not be able to buy, only by crafting. There's going to be a couple of ways to do it in terms of recipes, but you'll have to wait on that. Whoa, we cannot share everything yet. We can give some beans, not the whole. How's it called in English? Like that food you do with a lot of beans?
I don't know. I just like beans, so I just eat with everything.
There's a very famous food in Portugal that has like, oh goddamn! Now I'm thinking about it. I do not know any of the
Feijoada,
words.
one boxed.
Didioda, feijoada. Yeah, feijoada, but not. I do not know how to say that in English. And you guys straight to number 2 in the corporate miner leaderboard. Hell yeah! Looks like Alfdog is getting companion today. And we still got 2 more lucky miners to go. So who knows? Maybe it gets even more packed. So 2 copper ores, and hey, we got 30 minutes. So yeah, we've got 2 pickaxes. It's kind of like a black bean stew. Yep, that is correct. Let's do. We just did for let me check. It was pickaxe owner, then general pickaxe owner. Let's do another for general. And here it is. Also, we kind of forget to open the geology quest while we're doing so.
Yeah, I think that I will always try to, at the beginning, to launch all of the quests. Though I really have to think of way how to do that, because there are so many though that fill the screen. So I'm just thinking how to do next time. Definitely need to try those quests.
At least that one. I think it's possible.
Because if we start to now, we don't see the update. Does it updates and progress? Because I do not know how to scroll the quests.
I don't think it's possible to scroll them.
So we have to finish. Maybe we will finish some of these quests, and then we will able to see update on those.
Okay, and hey, is everyone ready? Already got the form. Not the form. I already got downloaded the responses. There's 27 entries, and hey, going to hit generate on that RNG, and good luck to everyone. And we've got number 19. Who is the lucky miner? It is, it's Go West. But Go West has already won today. So, re-raffle. It's incredible. With so many entries, how do one person get chosen 2 times? Okay, number 17. And 17 is Crumb, Phantom Rebel Crumb. Congratulations. And I'm not going to check because I've already checked it. He has a ruby pickaxe. Actually, I can see it here on the Discord server. He's got the tag ruby pickaxe, so that means he holds one of those. Having a ruby pickaxe, Crumb, if you're here, you only have to type to choose. Hey, lucky, lucky, nice.
Well, we will have to go to editor and back to play mode.
There's not more ruby pickaxes available
more.
at the map. Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just adding
Great.
them, then delete them.
Yep.
Just try to do as minimal of those as we can.
Trap edition. No, there cannot be two winners. So one person cannot win 2 times on the same stream. That it is how it is. So everyone gets a chance to be mining. Rigged. They're different lists, but they're the same user. And you'll not be getting different prizes. You'll be getting the prize that's in your wallet, which is, in this case, a silver pickaxe. And what's the fun of not allowing more people to play the game? This is the warm-up season. On season 1, you'll play as many times as you want. As for the warm-up season, we want to put as much players to be able to play. Can we mine sand only? Phantom wants to mine 100 sand blocks. That's going to take quite some time. Can you win one? Yes, you can. Trap edition. If you get raffled, you will win. I think you already won one time. Crumb, in terms of the stream time, what do you think you go for a higher tier? Just because that's going to take about 40 minutes into the stream. 50-50 sand and gravel. All right, let's do it. Everyone, let's send good luck here to Phantom Rebel Crumb as he got himself a ruby pickaxe. There's 100 HP, and we're going to mine sand and gravel. So good luck.
All right, so let's start with sand.
And Trap Edition, you did one time, but you were not here to claim the prize. I do remember stating out your name. So let's go for Ruby. 2 Ruby pickaxe owners today. This is pretty good. Sand plus gravel. And this was won by Crumb. And good luck. Let's see what we will have in store. All right. Everyone, please send good luck here to Crumb so that he can get the most prizes as possibly be. This is the last lucky miner of 2022, and we wanted to have as much prizes as possible. Trap edition. It's sad to joke about that. Like, we're all funny and stuff, but there's limits.
Just not limits. There are some things that you can hold yourself from speaking.
Yeah, for myself, and since this is public chat, there's just stuff that you just simply do not joke about. Like in your close group of friends where everyone knows you and knows when you're kidding and when knows what you're talking. This being an online and public space, there's stuff that will not be tolerated as they're not funny. Yeah.
Right, so we're mining sand. No luck yet, so I really hope we will get some drop. soon. No pink floor. Oh,
We got ourselves a copper ore. Let's go.
from sand. That's
LFM
good.
from
That's
sand.
good.
Okay. Copper is really on fire. It does not matter what
Mhm.
you're mining. You just want to get it like, hey, let's do it. Just give a glimpse. That's getting a copper from, oh, a coal. Nice. Getting a copper from sand is getting the third best prize from that tier. So every tier, it has 5 prizes. So on the sand blocks, you can get coal, you can get iron, you can get copper, you can get gold. I'm not sure if it's a gold nugget or a gold ore right now, and you can get an emerald. That's the best prize you can get on sand. So you got the third best prize on sand block. And since there's so many stone blocks that get mined, I think it makes the best comparison. So if it was a stone block, that would have been gold nuggets, which was worth 1 cent. In terms of comparison, so the sand block takes away 1 HP. So it costs more or less 0.01 cent, and you got a prize that it's 5 times worth the value of the block that you were mining. Educational sand. Hey.
I cannot stop always when I hear this educational word. Now I have in my mind that Pink Floyd song, and it just makes me smile every time.
You are correct. That's why we need to create. Actually, I was in the middle of this process, and I think that since we're going to mine a lot of sand, let's do this live.
I don't know.
Oh, man, Chrome is getting the whole menu.
Yeah, that's some mining.
Actually, instead of writing iron ore, I just wrote iron menu.
Oh,
This
uh,
dyslexia gets you so hard. Okay, so if we make here on our YouTube channel, let's create a playlist. And how do we do that? I've forgotten. I have not created a playlist for quite some time. So
your idea is to create a playlist with other people links. We can do that, yeah.
no, let's do something different. So when we're here on the stream, and this seems like it's happened a couple of times. So whenever there's a suggestion, whenever there's something related to it, and it feels like, hey, this could be a good add to that playlist, let's add it. We'll call it the mining playlist. And maybe when you are playing the game, you can get that playlist going on, and you'll remember all these times that we were having together. So I've created a multiple playlists already. How the hell? I do not remember how to make one. Okay, here it is. Perfect.
Yeah. I know that thing when something working with some sort with new things, and you do something and you do not know how to do it, though you like it and you really need it, and you do not know how you need it. It's always so funny.
So how we call it? Mining playlists? Mining soundtrack? Oh, mining soundtrack. Public. Let's go.
Let's mine music.
LFM music. LFM songs. You guys have any suggestions? Bob Marley has to be there. What kind of mining song does he have?
I'm quite listening a lot to Bob Marley. I'm not sure.
He's got the cornerstone. The stone that the stoner refuse. Stoner go home. Mining tracks. Oh, mining tracks. That's a great one. Wapax. That's a great one. Mining tracks. That's pun intended. Okay, mining tracks. Okay, perfect. We got the playlist created. Let's add some. And YouTube. Let's go. Let's start with Pink Floyd. That was the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another brick in the wall, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one, right? Okay.
Though, mm, I, I would not say that like this is the best one. It's just the first one.
This one. Okay, I don't not want the video clip because it has a lot of nick. Okay, here it goes. So let's add to the playlist. How do I do that? Save to mining tracks. Here we go.
I was thinking just about all these technologies that are coming up and
Mm-hmm.
thinking about music. I'm afraid that we will hear. Do you see? All right. Uh,
I'm a sucker for dry jokes or dad jokes. Oh yeah, technology is really. I was, you know what I was showing to my girlfriend yesterday about the Chat GPT.
yeah. So I was also thinking that same thing about music. So probably on radio, uh, we will not be able to know, is this artist real or is this artificially made song? Because for people who listen to radio,
Uh huh.
they want to have a good vibe, a nice song. They do not actually care who is the artist. They want to have
Mm-hmm.
fun. And I think if we put our brains and our hearts and souls into making a tool which can generate wonderful music, um, the radio will be non-stop music. And for example, if we push that tool further, so if
Mm-hmm.
we type songs good for mining,
I
and
just,
he just made
you know what, you know what you remind me of. Yesterday I tried Chat GPT. Like I'm going to challenge this fella. You know what? I'm going to push your limits. And I was
all
like,
right, interesting. What did you do?
write me a metal song in
Oh, it's easy.
no in Dave Brubeck style.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Brubeck
that's
is a jazz songwriter. So it's like, okay, how are you going to do a metal song with? And he actually, oh, but I said, write me the chords, not the lyrics, but the chords. And he
the
actually
chords.
he wrote me a tab, like verse, chorus, bridge, and
I
all
did
of
not
that.
try this.
It was like,
So
oh God,
it,
sing the
was
chords
it
in
tabs?
English.
Tab?
It
Tab?
was a tab. Yeah, it was a
Whoa.
tablature. He just wrote the tablature like this is the verse, this is the chorus, this is the bridge. And I was like, okay, print took a screenshot. I'm like, okay, when I get home, I'm going to play this on the guitar and see how it sounds.
All right. I
It
did not
was mad
think of
incredible.
this. I did not think of this to because I asked for lyrics and for a lot of things, but to ask chords for a
Yep.
song, that's cool.
Write me a song. Write me the chords of a metal song in Burbeck's style. So another cool. Did we got another prize?
Yeah, we did
How
get.
much do
I
we
think
got?
we now have 1 copper, 2 coal, and 2 iron.
Okay, we've got another iron. Let me take note on that.
Hmm.
Hey, Crumb, you're getting a hell of a mining session, I have to say.
Hmm. That's good.
This is
Um,
going good.
I was reading on OpenAI documents, and so basically, Chat GPT has
Hmm.
1 billion neurons or nodes. It's hard to call it. I'm not a professional on that. So it's considered that humans have around 100 billion neurons. So it's 100 times less than human has neurons. And the next project for OpenAI is 1 trillion nodes. It has more nodes than human has neurons.
Okay, that's a lot.
ChatGPT, whatever is capable of doing, it has only 1 billion of nodes. And the next project is going quite large amount more of nodes.
We tried other type of things. For example, uh, write an essay while on on this topic while quoting scientific how it was while quoting scientific uh, something. Well, basically,
Another
what I want
call.
to say, yeah. Oh, another call. So basically, not only the Chat GPT wrote an essay, but it also gave the way that it was referring to the articles that it was getting that information from. It was written in the way that it follows the standards of how to write something. It was like mad impressive. Like, wow, this comes like just fully done.
Well,
It's mad,
maybe.
mad impressive.
Yeah, it's mad impressive. I think if you want to put your heart and soul into it, you can make it better. But it's a very good starting point. Whatever you want, whatever you need, try ChatGPT. It's a very good starting point.
Mhm.
And there is artificial intelligence is taking all over the place. So I'm really interested into designing things and to Blender. So inside Blender there is a plugin which generates textures. I think everyone is knowing that. There's a lot of updates and a lot of crazy people doing crazy code. It's wonderful. If you want to, you can go to my YouTube channel. You can see the latest video, but no worries, everyone saw it. But what I
How,
saw,
how can I how can I get to your YouTube channel to post that?
you will probably have to find it. No worries, I will post it. It's a short render. It's very
I'll
easy to
find
do
it.
and not impressive at all. But what is impressive is OpenAI. A few days ago, I follow the GitHub of
Uh-huh.
OpenAI. So GitHub is the place where they place all of their free code.
Hmm.
And they put on artificial intelligence which generates point clouds. I do not know how everyone is familiar with point clouds, but point clouds are made for 3D file 3D files. So basically, cube, for example, this cube right in front of us, dirt cube, it has vertices, it has 6 faces, and it has 8 vertices. So it's basically eight eight points in space which define
Hmm.
this shape. So artificial intelligence is now able to generate these points of clouds and give color and texture. So
I already saw you playing with
yeah, so there
AI
is
AI textures and then
yeah
import it
yeah yeah
to Vox Edit and work a bit on
yeah
that.
yeah 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 yeah.
And I've seen other artists doing the same, like using already those techniques to upgrade their type of work, and I think it's pretty awesome to see the creativity that comes into place and how you can just actually get an idea and get it done. So how much have we mined for on sand? I think that we mined
So
kind of a lot
yeah,
of sand
we're
already.
closing up on. So we have 5 right here, 6. So we need 3 more sand.
All right, I think
So
after that we can go for gravel and then raffle the last pickaxe. Also, I'm going to need just a small break and I'll be just right back,
all right,
if you
Bruno.
don't mind. And bef- while I do so, I want to just post here the link. What was the third song that we're always mentioning also?
Um,
There was another one.
I d- I'm not sure.
Probably will it will come on the right timing. So there's the mining soundtrack. This will be a playlist that we will be adding for fun. If you want to throw some suggestions, please do so. Put a follow or subscribe into our YouTube page where you can also get all the recaps. There's all these streams that we do, they're all there. You can watch anytime, any of those streams. And also, you'll be adding for fun these playlists for mining. So, whenever you're playing this game or you want to mine, hey, another call. You've got this collaborative playlist that we'll do together. So if you think of a song that's related to mining or it's just for fun, for example, another brick in the wall, we don't
Oh,
need
thank
no
you very
education.
much.
We got the educational material, and you find something that's related to that, bring it up.
All right, so we're done with sand.
I'll be right
We
back.
overmined sand a little bit. So next it will be gravel. All right, and just to finish what I was looking into. So there is pink floor. I think we already have that on the playlist. So There is NVIDIA's algorithm called NERV, which can take a video or a sequence of images and recreate it in point cloud. Not maybe point cloud, maybe point cloud and then mesh. But it basically recreates the filmed area. And it's not that hard to do it, but it's quite resource heavy. Basically, you'd have to have a really good PC if you want to do it on your regular PC. And it's first kind of tool to do that. So it's really clunky and not intuitive, and you really have to read the code and understand the code. It's a lot of hell. And now OpenAI is just last week had a file, not a file, but a model, a technique how to. Oh, I'm mining sand still. God damn it. Sorry. I will concentrate on mining gravel. Hello, Gashful. And their tool is capable of generating whatever image it can generate. It can generate it into a 3D. So at least for games, I think it's a game changer because basically your PC is able to generate assets. So basically inside a game, you only need a data, a line of text like green, not green, but like green cube of grass. And then your video card will generate a texture, an asset for it. So basically the game development is really taking a little bit of different course, at least those who are using IE to do it. And where I see this really big potential, for example, in film industry. So, for example, if you want to see a history movie regarding the country that you live in now, and make it to why I'm still mining sand, god damn it. To make it from history books, like related to real events, and make it in the style of I don't know, maybe Games of Thrones, and you will get a full movie about whatever you wrote in, and it will take probably, I don't know, seconds to generate it. So generative content is quite interesting, quite big. It destroys the hardest thing in world creating, or probably content creating. It's to make those assets.
I'm back, and you are right. And getting where you're talking into, I think that this is going to lead into something I was thinking the same, and it got me into a very interesting thought as well, which is NFTs. So, with all of this art that's being generated by AI, how do you know that's being made from an artist? How do you know that's the real one? Because as far as I've known, the AI bot has read, like, for example, what Gog has been doing in terms of style, what is Picasso style. So he read all of that. So if you have an original artist, how can you tell which ones are the copies if you can make just very similar copies? So NFTs would actually solve that problem. Like, hey, I know that this is made by the original creator because this is an NFT that comes from that collection. That way you can verify easily anywhere, anytime, that this is an official image, this is an official art that has been made. So I think that NFTs will also thrive with AI, just to be able to verify and just to be able to, like, oh, this is the original one.
Yeah, I totally see. Is your camera off, or is it on my side or something?
Oh no, I've not turned it on.
Oh, all right.
I'll just
Yeah,
be
I
a
also
voice
see
here.
a lot of logic into NFTs. Well, I think I really value the NFTs which are hand drawn or like handmade.
Mhm.
But well, this is I think that yeah, the NFTs which were before, like from old time ago, they are really going value in up, because if you have your certain style, you can teach an IE to create thousands of them. Um, and basically then the value disappears because there is an infinite amount of these images. But those images who are minted, you can have, well, limit the amount of them. Though maybe not amount of them, but just have the copyright to use it. Yeah, I just see a lot of logic into NFTs now when we have this kind of image generative models and music generative models and
That's going to be
assets,
crazy.
3D
Is
generative assets, movie generative
Mhm.
models really are coming next. And basically, people in future, let's imagine, I don't know, 500 years into a future. So I'm not sure if they will.
I'm not sure regarding the 3D images, like you're saying, because there's the rendering time. Just only because of that, for example, you're working on Blender and you want to render a 3D file. It takes
Mhm,
quite some time to render.
mhm.
So, although IE might create the file just to render and for you to have the final version, it might be taking some time until that happen. In terms of, hey, imagine servers. Imagine you have 100 million of people generating files that are 3D, and 3D files are massively heavy. So in terms of server space, there's going to be like, where are you going to store all that data? You know, so that's also going to be a probably, I'm not sure if an issue, but it will be a thing that it will have to be in consideration
But
as
for
well.
example, for games, all right, so you don't need to. Oh, you don't need to package all of your assets into your game.
Mhm.
You only need to package the model which is generating those assets.
Oh no, the tip of the pickaxe just broke. By the way, there were more resources that were mined.
Yes. So
How
what
much did we
we
got?
what we get is 2 copper, 4 coal, and 2 iron.
So
Oh,
two
this
copper.
yeah.
Or
Two
was from
copper,
okay.
4 coal, 2 iron.
Those copper were from the sand blocks.
Yep.
And can you repeat again? Sorry, I only noted the copper.
2 copper,
Yeah,
4 coal,
got
two
it.
iron.
Okay, got it. Hey, Crum, congratulations! You just got yourself some quite good resources here. So you'll be ranking up again into the master mining tier, into the general mining tier, and in this case, coal, iron, and copper. Now you're getting eligible to be one of those, the best miner in one of those. And trap edition, it's all good. Just I didn't want to put you on the spotlight there. Just to we have a role here on just to moderate in terms of what's acceptable to be said here and not, and don't take it personally. It's nothing against you. It's just it is what it is. Well, going over that, Phantom, Rebel Crumb, congratulations. Let's trade this. We always do these trades just to see if the logic is working, if we do get some breaks. We want to get these as much tested as possible so that whenever we get some errors, we can actually fix them when we go offline. So it's a way for us to test the game, do some sort of alpha testing as well. So we have noticed that these replace. I don't think there's a way. I'll ask
Mm-hmm.
if
Uh,
Boscular can
well,
create a protection
uh, I
process.
think I think it's good that we test so
Mhm.
we know what not to do. So yeah, well, it does work if we use same
The
material.
same. Probably it is triggering the message, and it does not allow to trigger the same message again. But if it's a different
Probably.
one, if
So it
it's a
just takes a
different
lot of
one,
probably logic just to make this happen.
I'm
But
thinking like how it can be done. So probably we could make it so when we place the resource there, you could send a message to kill all the logic or part of the logic, the speaker components that actually do this part. And when we trade it back, then we will respawn those asset spawners again, those speaker components. That could be a thing. I'm not sure if it would be too troublesome. But it's a way to prevent that from happening. I'll ask Boss Killer if that's feasible to put that type of protection. So when we go here, it kills the speaker components that do this, that send this message. So it means that you'll not be able to put a new asset there. But when we do cancel or we do OK here, it will again respawn those speaker components. So when you bring a new asset, then it's already, those speaker components are already there again for you to be able to trade again your resources. So that could be a protection system. Let me take note on that. It might not be that hard, especially with presets. Presets do make our life much easier. So let's see. Oh, by the way, is the banker scale animation working again?
Yep, I just checked it. Yes.
It is. Okay, perfect. So we changed the logic there, and for some reason the animation was not being triggered. Now it is back again. Okay, perfect. So let's put a protection system on trading resources. Francis, destroy the speaker components and respawn them back again when speaking with Duns Tremas. Also, Duns Tremas is the name of the banker, and there's sort of a riddle there. It's been like 6 months since we've put that one, and no one guessed it.
So I just remembered, I don't know if that's a good suggestion, but for our mining songs, Ruhana Diamond. But it's a pop song.
It does not matter. Shine like a diamond?
I don't know. Maybe.
Why not? We already said that one before. Shine bright like a diamond. There's so many music about diamonds. Oh, and we will rock you by Queen. That's also a good one. Okay, we can delete afterwards, like, hey, you know what? This song is not going into the feel of the playlist, so we can add it, we can remove it afterwards.
Did you add I Wanna Rock?
Yeah, I did.
All right. It's Bar Hornet also want to add that song.
Yeah, We Will Rock is a good one. Let's add that one as well. Mining tracks, done. I know that on the last stream we also did another one. Yeah, I Wanna Rock. It's already there. So, by the way, if you're not, put a follow on the playlist. Let's get this. This is just something funny. We're going to build together. And if you want to subscribe to it, also to the Pickaxe Master YouTube channel, please put a follow there. So we already finished this one, and we're missing one pickaxe left, right?
Yep. Yeah, and if I'm correct, is it for pickaxe owners?
It is. You are right. So let's do it. Let's close the forms, and we've got 18. So we've got the same number as before. So I think it's this one. It's already downloaded.
Thank you, Mosquita. Mosquita saying very nice view. Well, we
Thank you.
We really want to make this game beautiful.
It's been quite a work in progress, and hey, we've come to the conclusion. Now it's only about optimizing the game, and voila, it's done. It's ready to be played. It's ready to be delivered.
Grass assets really take a lot of faces.
Not this one. I'll just download it again. I think it's easier.
I can't wait to start showing the progress on the map when we start to build it.
The new one?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's going to be like, hey, we have an empty map ahead of us. Whew.
Well, I'm not sure in what stage will the viewers see.
Mhm.
Probably they will see the very beginning, but not map creation, because
Mhm.
a lot of thought process really helps to have a really good start.
That is true. All right, let's hit generate from 1 to 18, and hey, we got number 18. And who is and number 18? It is Fred and Ferd. Congratulations, you just got yourself to be the last lucky miner of the day. Fred and Ferd, if you're still here watching the show, please type it in so that you can claim your chance to mine. I'm going to search for your wallet address. I do believe that you own a gold pickaxe, but let's see if that's the best one that you have in your wallet. And here it is. It does seem like it.
I just got another idea. Sorry that it's not related, but I'm really thinking about educational system,
Mm-hmm.
and I think education system can really use IE and
Mm-hmm.
just to make really interesting content for children. Because, well, I have a teacher living in next room, and she's saying like, yeah, it's our job to make interesting content for kids, but it's too
Mm-hmm.
hard to do it all day, every week, all year. Every day,
Mm-hmm.
interesting content for people, for youngs to
Mm-hmm.
learn. And I think teachers have to teach themselves how to create games for their classes. I think
Okay, that's
um,
interesting.
yeah, I
That's
think that we have to use it in every way possible. So I think if we have any teachers, or if you know any teachers, please link them to ChatGPT to help them make maybe better, easier their life easier. Yeah. So
that's a very interesting, I have to say, thought. And Fred and Ferd is here. He has a gold pickaxe and he's going for sand. So let's do so. Let's get that gold pickaxe and let's mine some sand.
sand
So
starts to become popular again. All right.
it is.
This is sandbox. Starts to look like sandbox.
And actually, it makes me happy because before the stats were very much biased. Everyone was either mining clay or stone. Now you can see a more diverse type of choice. So different strategies are being made, and that actually makes me very happy because having a new feature, which is having a pickaxe that will enable you to rank up in a leaderboard, just makes you like, you know what? I'm going for a different style of mining. And everyone, please wish Fred and Ferd good luck because it will be the last lucky miner of today. And hey, what a best way to wrap it with good luck and have a lot of prizes coming out. So please do ourselves a favor and write good luck in the chat. And from our end, we want to give you
Ooh,
good luck and hell
like
yeah,
goal.
it's already listening. You already got coal.
So 242. Let's remember only these for now.
Okay, so this is a gold pickaxe. We're mining sand.
Ooh.
Got Fred and Ferds and coal 1, right? Or did we got another one?
Nope, goal 1.
Okay. And hey, I have to ask, regarding NFTs, crypto space, what are you most bullish on for next year? What type of projects? What type of communities? It could either be a sandbox game. It could just be something else. Just let us know what you're really looking forward or what you think it will have a massive impact and will bring more value to the ecosystem, to the community, on next year. I would love to hear your inputs about it. Is
Oh,
that a
we
call?
got- Yep.
That's another call. Let's go. I'm going to be pretty biased here, but I'm very bullish on the Pickaxe Master for next year. Having the game debuted, having all these leaderboards, play to earn modes going live, I'm very excited, but this is totally biased, of course. The Underground Master and the Pickaxe Master, hell yeah. Thank you for those words.
Oh,
Another
third call.
call. Hell yeah. This is going good.
Sand is rewarding, or rewarding sand.
Yeah, Sand is like, oh, another call. Let's go. Sand's like, I'm Sand. You're playing this a sandbox game. Like, what were you expecting? Of course, I'm going to give you luck.
Mining sand, rewarding sand.
And about the sandbox ecosystem, what other sandbox projects, game, experience are you very eager to have it delivered, that you're bullish on, that you like, yeah, they're going to make these crazy things happening, like projects? I don't know. Just let us know what are you also expecting to be delivered in. Ooh, that was a lot of it at the same time.
These plays. Yeah, so that's the point why we're trying to scatter the blocks. So I really start to enjoy when blocks are just by one, and you just can come, hit a block, and go find another one.
On the
I
other
think,
hand, Gibbous, if I was playing by myself, that place you were mining like 4 blocks at the same time, they were all different.
yeah.
I would be that player that would go there just like
So yeah,
whoosh.
so we have to find a really nice place where probably we have everything for all kinds of players. At least I would love to make it like so.
I think it spawned on the previous place you mined.
Yeah, it was right here.
Okay, we got more sand. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have those. Depending on the type of player, on how do you want to play the game. Like you don't care if you're just mining sand, or you just go like, you know what, I'm going with the flow. I don't care what I'm mining. I'm just like, I'm going to mine this block. I feel like this block is going to give me something. And having those that are different but attached to each other, it's just like, hey, let's work. Let's try this one. Another coal. Is Fredenford becoming the best coal miner?
Well, he has already 5.
Yep. Got 4, for example. And let me check here on the last ones. Go West's already got some as well, but Shakespeare got 8 coal. I'm not sure if he was already ranking in the leaderboard. If that was already up, I have to check it. Let me go look at it. Mining leaderboards, coal.
OG Shakespeare, I think, mined in previous stream.
It was before the leaderboards were live, yeah. So Fredenford is right now the best coal miner. Hell yeah.
I'm the IT guy saying vehicles, multiplayer games. Looking forward to play as well. Pickaxe Master. Oh, all right.
All right. Any game in particular in the sandbox, or I remember from Animoca brands, there's Rev Racing. I have a friend that is also into crypto, and it was not very into NFTs, only crypto. And I was like, "There's the Rev Racing." That's actually the first gift I gave to someone as an NFT. Or like, hey, I have a. It was a birthday gift actually. Now that I think of it, it was already last year. I have a gift for you. It was like, what? Send me your wallet address, your MetaMask wallet address. I was like, what? What's happening? So I bought the car from Rev Racing and I sent that car to him. I was like, hey, because he's got like these wheels, he participates, he does the F1 driving. But he does that on competitive mode. So like there's several tiers and he's like one of the best tiers. He drives every week on competition mode, like with a lot of other racers, and there's like a official Formula One leaderboards for people that are driving online, like he's doing. It's like, hey, maybe he's going to like it this, but into the crypto NFT world, since he already does it. But he tried it. It was like, yeah, you know what? But the game does not have like these certain functions. You cannot steer that well. You cannot control the car that well. I was like, hey, probably because it's very new. It's still probably in alpha. So he was not very impressed by it. He just put the car in the garage and like, yeah.
I'm thinking about 2023. So what I expect is to see a lot of the virtual reality, just
Like
because
from VR goggles.
VR goggles.
Okay.
I think that Meta is starting to push their headset and content, and I was reading that Valve, I think it's Steam, Steam, Valve Game Studios.
Yeah.
So they are working with headset, which for the plan is to have no control inputs.
Can you
Basically,
check down there? I think we got a bug because I'm seeing the teleporter there. It just got stuck. Let's see if something happened. And while we do check it, Wikidia2 is saying, looking forward to the sci-fi game from Outer Studios and the mystery game from Puzzle Bros. Also, Dizzy Dragons, that's from Tempest Studios, if I'm not mistaken, and the Playboy Mansion, Craft a Social Hub, and mini games. There's so many interesting projects. I agree with you. There's a lot of cool stuff that's happening. So from here, all seems to be working correctly. Can you see any other message there? Also there, no.
maybe it's just thinking how it was before.
Weird. Crumb, would you accept for us to keep mining the rest on another type of material? Because we don't know if we're going to keep repeating that bug.
But
as you can see, we're running on
think
13 FPS. Okay, let's try it one more time. Yeah, it goes all the way to
just
4 to... Yeah.
Huh.
So let's change. Crumb, would you be willing to accept to mine another type of material? And this is happening because we get this lag. As you can see, it goes down into 2 FPS. And when we go that low on the frames per second, we do get some hiccups on the logic. And that's what will also be fixed with the optimization. So it's a 2-on-1. I'm not sure if he's still watching. Oh, it was not Crumb, it was Fred and Fred, sorry. Oh god, I was still in in that last one. Sorry. Fred and Fred. Okay, let's do gravel or dirt. Perfect. And thank you. Oh, where did that go? Where did we mine before?
Oh my god.
So Anti-Guy is saying, like, Alex, like a GTA game on the blockchain, would love to see vehicles multiplayer games on the sandbox in 2023. I think there will be some. I think there will be some vehicles multiplayer. I want to give some beans, but I cannot yet. Too early for that. Wink, wink.
Oh, I see something.
Maybe that was on the lottery. Let's try to search for it. Beans, please. Oh, we got another coal. Aye, let's go.
So we already have 6.
6 coal. Here we go. Now we cannot share those yet. Let's give it some time to develop that until we can start to show you.
We are mining gravel or dirt.
Yep. That was a sand. Let's go. Gravel. I wanna rock. I want to rock. I wanna rock. And let me check also if there's anyone streaming, because when we wrap it up, we'll be rating someone that's streaming the sandbox, and there is no one. So if you're thinking in streaming in the sandbox, get yourself ready. And hey, there's a couple of minutes for sure, so you can start your stream, and we will be able to rate you afterwards. Educational gravel. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it too. Next year, it will be too exciting. So many things happening on the same time. Hey, just broke the pickaxe. Oh no. Fred and Ferd, that kind of speeded up
Yeah.
the process
So
of
it's
breaking the pickaxe.
six
Cool.
coal.
Yep. That means, Fred and Ferd, you just got yourself to be on the first place to be the best coal miner. For now, let's see how it will be the progress. Maybe you'll be able to rank up higher and just leave everyone to dust. Or there's going to be a new miner that will get a lot of coal. And hey, who knows? Let's see what happens. And let's trade those coals just to see if we get some sort of bug.
What I'm interested in, if I, for example, place it right here, and then let's first try to cancel.
No, probably it won't happen. You know why? Because it replaced the asset. Actually, it's a different one. And it probably has different tags as well. So when you place on the scale, what it happens is that you will not be able to... Yep. When you place it on the scale, you cannot pick it up again. So it becomes a different asset. That one has a pickable property, and the other one does not. So for that reason, what you're trying to do is to place that one and then pick it up, then leave it nearby and see if we could break it. You can even leave it on
something
top.
like that, but I think
I
that
don't think it will
not.
It will not happen. Yeah.
All is good. And for example, if I come with the same, it will not react.
Because that one is still triggering them. Oh, but
maybe there is a small...
You saw there?
Small space, yeah, where it does.
It's the radius where it detects that, where it kills the...
Yeah, that's why we have like these two areas. Like,
But with the protection system, that would not happen anyway. So I'm going to suggest that to see if we can make that protection system, because it would solve 2 or 3 problems at the same time. And this is just adding more logic and more layers of logic into it.
Yeah, but I really believe that Game Maker is developing, and it will be... each update will be better and better till we have a really, really nice game engine. And I don't know, maybe we will see Game Maker 2 or something like that.
Oh, yeah. That will... I think it will take some time to reach that place. Yeah. But yeah, you're totally right. One day, maybe we'll get Game Maker version 2, for example. We're still in Game Maker version 0. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
So,
well, this has been done for today. This was the Lucky Miner Show. We got 5 Lucky Miners. Everyone got a prize. This is how we like to do it. And it's not the last stream. It's the last Lucky Miner of 2022. On Friday, we will do the last stream. We'll also raffle some pickaxes, but mostly we'll be just as for a yearly recap to go through what happened all this year, going through what will happen on the next year again. And thank you everyone for joining, for staying with us. Hope that you had an amazing time and you had fun while mining. Hope that you got to see your Sand Fam here and got to talk with each other as well. And hey, if you're going for New Year's Eve, get that party on, rock hard, and yeah, have fun. Next year, we will all be here. We'll keep building, we'll keep playing, and we will keep mining. Gibash, before we go, do you want to say some last words
Of
before
course. So thank you everyone who is still watching. Keep him till the end. Yeah, I hope you're good. Keep safe, and let's see each other on Friday.
Let's see each other on Friday. Stay safe, and let's mine. Everyone, have a good day, and see you soon. Cheers.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf titans with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?